To start killing Lizardman Shaman, you're going to need 100% Shazian favor. Set up your inventory like this, a little bit of food for the inevitable mistakes, 2 antidote pluses or your best anti-poison, 2 ranging pots. You want to be taking your ranging pots basically dose for dose to the antidotes, a holy wrench for the extra prayer points, a rune pouch if you have it, bring along tele runes and alch runes. I use my house to restore stats, and obviously alch runes to alch any alchables. Setup, you're going to need at the very least Shazian 5 armor. You can swap the helm out for a Slayer helm if you've completed the Corrend Hard Diary and you're on a task. If you have a blowpipe, bring that. I don't. You can swap the ring out for an Archer's Ring imbued or just your best prayer ring if you don't have either of these. And the Necklace of Anguish, swap out for your Fury if you don't have one. Otherwise, just bring your best in slot range, glory, whatever. Now, basically, there are 2 spots that you can really use. I probably wouldn't recommend cannoning them. It uses up a lot of food, and it is not really AFK at all. I'd probably recommend the one in Mulch, as it's the closest to the bank and an easy tele spot. To get there, either tele to the farming guild, or you can use CIR and run south along here. When you get there, you want to take a dose of an antidote, take a dose of a range pot, and enter and pray range. There's really only one mechanic with the shamans that you should be worried about, and it's the purple little shamans, blobs, whatever you want to call them. Essentially, what they do is the shaman will raise his arms up in the air. He will spawn 3 blobs. After a few seconds, what they'll do is they'll freak out and they'll explode. Basically, you can get 2 attacks off depending on what you're using. Generally, with the crystal bow, what I'm using is 1 to 2 depending on when the attack starts, and you run to the opposite end. I've marked all locations of where you want to be depending on the Lizardman Shaman. That's really it. You can basically take no damage while you're fighting these guys. You don't need to worry about the food is basically if you do mess up the timing and get screwed over. There are a couple, so there's 4 spots basically where you want to stand, and depending on which side the shaman is at will be which side that you're on. The only other mechanic that will do, if you're not standing on the outside line, if you're standing in the center somewhere, they will jump up in the air and land where you were. If you do get hit by them, it takes a lot of damage. The next one is if you are standing in melee range, you can get hit by melee, and they do hit quite hard, so you do want to avoid them. That's why you stand on the opposite side of where they are, so you've got enough space to run from the purple blobs and to stay out of range from them. You'll get down the timing pretty quickly. There are a few little tricks that you can use, but you'll figure it out as you go. That's basically it. There's not much else to it. Good luck on the Dragon Warhammer, and I'll see you for the next one.